Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor. We are starting our news show with the following stories this week. We highlight a Sun City artists exhibit. We have information on the upcoming Sun City Hilton Head's annual election process. And later in the program, we have a preview of our upcoming shows for the summer. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News, with our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country, taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
The Society of Bluffton Artists featured Sun City resident and artist Janet Urbanik in its July exhibit, titled Flight and Fancy, at the SOBA Gallery in Old Town Bluffton, and we were there to talk with the talented artist. I'm here with Jan Urbanik, and Jan Urbanik is a Sun City resident, but we're here at the SOBA Gallery in Bluffton, where Jan is the featured artist of the month. And look at all the beautiful paintings that are here. Jan, how many are here? And they are fantastic. Which ones are your favorites?
My birds.
Birds?
Absolutely. I love the marsh birds. And that's one thing that captured my heart when I moved here. So that's what I've been striving to get better at.
Well, I'm just amazed. I mean,
Oh,
I
thank
can
you.
do a stick figure and that's about it. But what inspires you?
What inspires me is really low country beauty, for one. And then I love the Gullah culture because it's so colorful.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is I work from photos, either mine or the photographers at Sun City. I work with them. They provide me with some photographs, and that's where I get my ideas from.
So you work together with the photography
Yes.
club.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feature? What do you capture in your paintings?
Well, I love the skies of South Carolina. They're so different from Ohio. Ohio's very black and white, but here they're colorful. So I strive to get the colors and the tone and the hue, and sometimes it's a little tricky to get that pink. Sometimes it comes out orange.
I mean, what is the hardest thing you have to do when you do a painting?
The hardest thing is lay it out, the colors and the design itself. And then get the perspective and the proportions, because I strive to get the correct proportions on my animals, my birds, and the people. And when I do a building, it's perspective that challenges me the most.
Well, I can imagine. I mean, I can imagine, because you do not only the portraits, but you do the birds, you do the landscape, you do everything. Usually one person sticks to one thing, whether it be birds or landscape or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you also do this batik.
Yes.
And talk about batik, and let's go take a look at some of your batik.
Okay.
But what exactly is batik? All right, Jan, this is batik. So
Yes.
to a non-artist like me, explain batik. It is absolutely exquisite.
Watercolor batik is painted on rice paper, and it's rice paper I get from Thailand. And some of these have a little gold fleck in the paper itself. So when I paint it, you'll see it flicker here and there. But what I do is I sketch my painting on a piece of rice paper. I will wax parts of it that I want to stay very, very white. And then I start to paint my subject in watercolor. And when my subject is done, say it was the giraffe here. Twiggy. Then I would wax the giraffe and the flower. So no other color can interfere with that. And then I'll go do my background in watercolor. And then I'll wax my background. Now when the whole piece is waxed, I take it and crumple it up in a ball, take it outside and shake it. And then I put it back on my board, and I antique it with watercolor, which gives all the texture in the background. Now when that's dry, I iron off all the wax and see what I've got, because sometimes things happen that you don't like to see. So I usually, 90% of the time, I don't have too much fixing to do, but that's how I get it. And then I mount it on canvas and I seal it with a sealer.
Boy, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's like 7, 8 steps to do.
Oh my gosh, and look at this guy. It's Ricky Rooster. Ricky Rooster. Ollie Ostrich. Fabulous. Now, let's go to the Gullah. Okay, Jan, tell us about the Gullah Girl.
The Gullah Girl, I'm fascinated with the Gullah culture because it's so rich, it's so colorful. So I wanted to capture that in a portrait. And it's really no one in particular. It's just pieces and parts of leafing through places, watching what their headdresses are. And most of them are even more colorful in their headdress. But when I painted her, I really liked the white. And I stayed with that pretty much.
And this is another one.
And this one, it was a Gullah basket weaver that I did for our show in March. I do not have the painting, it was sold, but I really worked hard on that to try to get the feeling of a grandma and her granddaughter showing her how to basket weave.
Okay. And Jan, this doesn't happen overnight. What's your history? How long have you been doing painting?
I've been painting. I was a ceramic teacher, and then I got into porcelain painting, where you paint on china and porcelain. Primarily, that's where I learned brush strokes and how to use color on one brush. You shade your brush with all your values and stroke it and get your final result that way. So there's a lot of techniques in china painting that when I retired 12 years ago, I took up oil painting, and oil painting is very similar in that the oil paint stays wet so you can move it around, which is what I did in China. You can move that paint on the plate, and I can move the paint on the canvas until it dries. So that's why I like oil painting.
Sun City Hilton Head's annual election will be held November 3rd through the 7th. Candidates for a member of the Board of Directors and 35 Neighborhood Representative, NR, and alternate Neighborhood Representative, ANR, positions will be on the ballots. To learn more about these positions, you are invited to attend the following information gathering sessions. For Board of Directors, Monday, July 21st at 10 a.m. at Pickney Hall, Edisto River Room. For NR and ANR positions, Tuesday, September 16th at 6 p.m. at Pickney Hall, Edisto River Room. During the information sessions, you will learn the responsibilities of these positions and their importance to Sun City. You will have an opportunity to ask questions about what is expected if you choose to serve. Election packets for the board position and for the neighborhood representative positions will be available online beginning Monday, July 21st on the Sun City election page. They can also be picked up at Palmetto Commons after that date. Now, please consider serving your community by running for the board or becoming your neighborhood's representative, NR, or alternate neighborhood representative, ANR. The deadlines for applications for a board member position is Friday, August 8th at 3 p.m. For the NR, ANR positions is Wednesday, October 8th at 3 p.m. Well, there's still more to come. Chris Chase attended the Shalom Club's Volunteer Party. Kathy Salkowitz interviews Georgia Boswell about thriving with age. And Kayleigh Vaughn from the Morris Center is back with upcoming events. So stay with us. We'll return after this brief break.
Welcome to Extra. We start this episode with a look back at Memorial Day moments you may have missed. We add in some softball military games too.
We move on to make this a double month for you to watch in July and August, while we take our staycation, which the dictionary defines as a vacation spent at home or nearby, or what Joanne and I will call things to do without the tourist and travel trauma. Here's some ideas we've listed for you to see.
The Sundance's summer dance lessons.
Gardening inspired by our Avant Gardeners Garden Tour, or just stay in where it's cool and watch the 2025 Garden Tour on our SCTV show in our neighborhoods.
Next, the Community Hummingbird and Butterfly Garden, where others have done all the work for us to enjoy.
And finally, day tripping with ideas from the Fishing and Hunting Club's Discover the Lowcountry Expo.
Cable viewers, please check out our program listings on the Sun City website. And most conveniently, you can always catch us on the YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing.
See you in September.
Well, the Shalom Club had a great time at their volunteer picnic at Riverbend. Chris Chase talked to Mitch Sachs about the volunteers and the club itself.
Now, Mitch, you've done it again. I look at everything around here so organized. The food smells fantastic in the parking lot. How'd you come up with all this?
Well, I really didn't come up with all of it. I brought on a new person to handle the programming and doing some of the fundraising, Karen Ehrlich. And Karen was member of the Temple's Sisterhood. And little things going on. And my thing is, well, there lost my gain. She is a firecracker. The funny part is we're both A's, and so we had to have a little sit down and talk about that. So I want her to go full speed. All I ask her is that what she gets is something, come check it out with me and let's finalize it. But for our fall festival that we have, we're going to have a silent auction. She already has 20 things, maybe 7 or 8 golfing, massages, facials, necklaces. I mean, just unbelievable. She's just a firecracker. So I'm just so pleased to have her part of it. And we're doing a lot. I'm so happy that you're coming on board as our new membership person. I have EB that's coming on as another director. So I'm trying to get people to really solidify the group and really being a non-sectarian social group. And the reason other people join is because of our programming. And not tooting myself, but since I've taken over, the programs I think have been fantastic. And we're just going in the right direction.
Well, this is awesome. And a volunteer picnic. I mean, come on. It is such a wonderful thing that everybody's put together. I'm going to go find Karen.
I'll get her for you and send her over. How's that?
Thank you.
Good.
So, Karen, Mitch says that you're responsible for all of this, and it had to be a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but I have to tell you that Edda Jasper and her hospitality team were phenomenal. But yes, it is a lot of work. And I came up with a system that the barbecue truck is so interested in, they're stealing it from me. And this way, 85 people don't have to stand online to get their food. The way I've broken it up, it'll go boom, boom, boom.
That is a wonderful way to do this. You should share it with other social chairs and hospitality people.
Absolutely not. No. I'm only kidding. Of course.
Now, Jody, what brings you out tonight?
Well, I think the Shalom Club is a great club to come and meet new people. And also, I love the fact that they were serving all kinds of great barbecue, and that just seemed very interesting to me and tasteful.
It is. The socialization, I think, is the one thing everybody loves about Shalom Club.
Yeah, I'm always looking to meet new people. And, we all have our little groups of friends, but I want to meet other people as well. So that's why I come to Shalom Club, hoping to meet new people.
That's awesome. Well, enjoy the night.
Living in our active retirement community brings our reporter, Kathy Salkowitz, into contact with many of our neighbors who are not just aging gracefully, but continuing to thrive. She met with Georgia Boswell, who recently turned 92, who shares some personal secrets.
Good morning.
Happy days.
Yes.
You look so pretty today.
You too. Georgia.
Yes.
Watching you ride up here on your bike, getting ready to take the 2-mile trek on the walking trail as you do every day. Georgia, how many years have you been thriving here in Sun City?
22 years. I moved in 03. I moved here from Augusta, Georgia. And this is heavenly delight.
Yes, it is. And, what other activities do you participate in?
Well, other than walking, biking, I line dance and I yoga. And if you come up with something else I have time for.
I think you usher for the theater, too.
I do.
Yes.
I do usher for the theater, which is a joy.
And we appreciate it so much. So, now, like a tree, you don't get older.
Oh, I don't know. The barnacles are starting to show here and there.
Yeah, but you continue to blossom.
You got to overcome it.
Can you give our viewers a few tips on how you do this? At 92, how you're continuing to blossom here at Sun City.
Well, it's so much fun, and the more you get out and do what you're doing, like walking, biking, and dancing, you meet all these wonderful people here, and you can share their fun and life, and they can share yours.
And you know, you always greet everyone with a smile. I know when I start to trail in the morning, if I hear Georgia laughing down Parkway, I know it's going to be a fun day.
Well, thank you. You just don't laugh because there's nothing else to do. There's all these wonderful people and things to do that really tickle my heart.
Georgia, thank you for being with us this morning.
Well, thank you for
We
being
appreciate
a pleasure.
it.
I
Thanks
like
for being
sharing
you.
that, and if I could encourage anybody, get up, get out. If you don't use it, you lose it. Believe me.
Love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
We welcome back to our studio Kaylee Vaughn, Director of Exhibitions and Programs at the Morris Center for Low Country Heritage. Well, welcome back, Kaylee, to Sun City News.
Thank you so much for having me.
Always great to have you. You have so much to always tell us. So what programs do we have to look forward to at the Morris Center?
So after the summer is over, we always are going to be excited to have the fall kind of kick off at the Morris Center. Currently, we're going to have a lot of fun opportunities for you to come and see our new exhibit. Of course, the history and archaeology of Fort Mott. And with that, we have a great partnership program happening on July 26th with our Jasper County 250 committee. And it's going to be called Living History Rebecca Mott. And she was lived at the Fort Mott area. And we're going to have a reenactor there. And she is going to be embodying Rebecca Mott and bringing that character to life. So we're excited to be able to partner with them to have these programs. Another program to look forward to in the future on November 13th is Rita and Elliott, who was one of the archaeologists who did the Old House Plantation archaeological dig back in October, is going to be giving a talk about what they uncovered at that site. That was the childhood home of Thomas Hayward Jr., who was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. They did, I think it was like 4 different areas in that site, uncovering different things. And we're going to have some of those pieces in the exhibit. And then, of course, Rita's going to come and talk about that whole process and talk about the students they worked with. They had a couple of student days where the students came out. So we're excited to be able to kind of have a lot of programming around our new exhibit whenever it opens.
Wow, you've got a lot already scheduled for the fall.
Yes, for sure.
All right. Well, tell us about Fuel the Mind field trips. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this is an initiative that we started. We piloted it last spring, and this is like our first full year that we just went through this school year. So we're looking forward to the second school year starting for 2025, 2026. And this is our 4th grade field trip program that we started. And currently we have some funding through the United Way of the Low Country, who's helping us fund this program, as well as some other grants that we've had. But this is a way for us to give back to our community and to let the students in our 4-county region come to the Morris Center and learn about their state and local history. So when they come on this field trip, they learn about the Battle of Honey Hill, which was our local Civil War battle that happened at our exhibit. And they get to look at the diorama. They get to learn about the African-American experience at that battle and the Black soldiers who fought in that battle, as well as they get to learn about the new Fort Mott exhibit. We're excited to be able to include that in the upcoming school year and for them to be able to see the archaeology around that. And so they have these student activity books that the docents lead them through, and then they have a hands-on component. So this coming school year, they're going to be doing a printmaking project, which is really fun because it's going to kind of mimic what it was like back in the 1700s when print shops who would make these broadside posters that would be how they would disseminate the information and let the colonists know what was happening. They're going to be able to be their own kind of print shop and make their own little broadside posters, which is really exciting to be able to do that with them.
Oh, that's a great program for the kids. Really great. Now, if someone wanted to donate, but they don't have the money to do that, how can they become a docent at the Morris Center?
Yes. So we have a great program, our docent program. We just started again last year to be able to support our Fuel the Mind field trips. And anybody who wants to be a docent, we do a training program. We do ask that docents donate membership to or become a member of the museum. Like I said, we have membership starting at $35, but that of course helps us offset our costs for the training and everything like that. But what's great about this program is we teach you how to basically do the Fuel the Mind program. And it's a about a 5-week training course, and you get to learn from other docents who are going through it too. So we are, like I said, we're slowly building up our docent corps. We have about 15 docents right now, but we are always looking to add more. And if you love history, if you love art, culture, or just love teaching and sharing local history and culture with students, this is a great way to do that.
Great. And if you'd like to support the Morris Center in a monetary way, what do you do?
Yes, you could go to our website, morrisheritagecenter.org, and you can click the donate tab. And then also, if you are having issues with the website, you can always call or come in. We could love to help you and donate to the museum.
And what is the number?
Our phone number is 843-284-9227.
Okay. Well, Kayleigh, always great to have you.
Thank you.
You have so much things going on there at the Morris Center, and all educational and supportive.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Come back again.
I will.
So much more ahead on Sun City News. Randy Selman has entertainment news to report. Georgia Lash gives us a preview of our summer programming. And JoJo Hines is here with sports news. So make sure you come on back.
Sun City TV invites you to join our crew. Our growing technology presence requires enthusiastic, creative volunteers. No previous TV experience needed. Email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. Welcome to the 2025 Sun City Garden Tour. Artist Claude Monet said, "My garden is my most beautiful masterpiece." And all around Sun City, we have beautiful landscape masterpieces. Thanks to our Sun City Avant Gardeners Club, we feature 5 beautiful gardens for you to enjoy and be inspired by to create your own garden masterpiece.
Randy Selman had a chance to sit down with Betsy Reber and Diane Jones, 2 of the 3 leading ladies in the Cemetery Club. That's opening on Thursday, July 24th on the Picnic Hall stage. Let's take a look.
I'm here with Betsy Reber and Diane Jones, 2 of the leading ladies in the Cemetery Club. So Betsy, tell us a quick little thing about your character.
Oh, my name is Lucille, and she's vibrant and excited and over the top and loves to date and is looking for her next
Adventure.
Yeah, she's looking for her next adventure.
How about you, Diane?
Well, my name is Doris, and I'm not looking for another adventure. I've had a very fulfilling marriage, and I'm really having a lot of trouble letting go of that.
And I'm Randy Selman, and I am playing Ida, and Ida wants it both. She wants to be devoted to her husband, but she's ready to move on. So we're going to give you a little snippet of something in the Cemetery Club. Well, I hope today goes well for Doris. I can't believe it's already her 4th anniversary.
Today's her 4th anniversary? I completely forgot.
How could you?
Oh, I have trouble keeping up with the dates anymore.
Well, you really should try.
Who could believe? 4 years ago today.
Oh, you remembered. I didn't think you'd remember.
Of course I remember. How could I forget? It was almost exactly a year before my Harry died.
No, that's Murray.
What's Murray?
Murray, Ida's Murray. He died a year before your Harry.
Murray died the year before Harry?
Yes, Abe died 2 years before Murray.
So Harry died 3 years after Abe?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So who died the year before Murray?
No one.
You sure?
Yes, Abe died 4 years ago today.
That's what I said. 4 years ago today. Who could forget? A wonderful man taken much too soon.
I'm Randy Selman, and that's your entertainment report. Remember, life is entertaining, so don't miss the Cemetery Club.
SCTV has a diverse summer program lineup. Georgia Lash is here to tell us what's available for your viewing pleasure.
A great way to beat the heat and dodge those torrential rains is to catch up on our summer SCTV lineup of shows. Let's start with our show Extra. Airing through July and August, SCTV looks back at the Sun City Veterans Memorial Day ceremony. The keynote speaker was Captain Isaac, and her presentation is a do not miss. And kudos to the Fishing and Hunting Club, who organized the premier Discover the Lowcountry Expo. SCTV recorded so many of the exhibitors, you're bound to pick up some great staycation ideas. Next up, SCTV's In Our Neighborhoods show presents the Avant Gardener 2025 Garden Tour. What a great way to get landscaping ideas from the 5 gardens and the hummingbird and butterfly garden that we recorded. This show will air through July and August. SCTV brings you the 3rd installment of our Sports Done Right tribute show for some special sports moments. Finally, in our Meet the Author show, writer Laura Elizabeth returns to Sun City with her second mystery, A Special Kind of Heartache. Laura plots her stories in a Daufuskie Island-like setting. SCTV sat down with Laura to get the story behind the story she's written. We've got your viewing choice covered. We're on Sparklight 238, Spectrum 1301, and streaming on the Sun City website. And of course, all our shows are on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing. Thanks for watching.
Jojo Hines is standing by with the sports report.
Hello, sports fans. Whether you swim for fitness or want a more challenging workout, or whether you swim 25 yards or 3,000 yards, the Sun City Swim Club has a workout for you. Now, coach-led workouts help novice, fitness, and advanced swimmers improve their strokes while having a fun with a friendly social group. Each group focuses on improving both stroke technique and endurance while making swimming enjoyable. Come watch a workout and see what they're all about. All workouts are held on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at the Lake House Indoor Pool. So if you are returning to swimming, they offer a 30-minute easy start session to refresh your strokes and build endurance at 2 p.m. Fitness swimmers meet from 12:30 to 2 p.m. and the Intermediate Challenge group swims from 2:30 to 4 p.m. Now, don't forget, they offer an adult Learn to Swim program in April for those of you that wish to try a new sport. Now, I spoke with Linda Krish, the president of the swim club, to get her take on the club. I'm here with Linda Krish, the newly elected president of the swim club. Linda, tell me, why did you want to be the president?
I know, it was a big endeavor for me, but they've given me so much. I've been swimming constantly 3 days a week for a year, and when they asked me to be president, I thought about it, and I said, how could I not help? And my background is in volunteer management, so I dealt with many volunteers in my career, and so I took this role on, and it's been a challenge. It's been fun. It's been interesting. I work with a lot of wonderful people, the coaches, the swimmers. I have a wonderful board, and we do a lot of good work, so I'm very happy about that.
How long have you been swimming with the swim club?
About a year and a half, and quite new compared to some people, but I've met some wonderful people here. We support each other, and we cheer each other on, and it's a good group. It's a small club. I think we have 81 members, but we know each other, we support each other, and it has been a great experience for me.
Well, thank you, Linda, for speaking with us. Now, you're never too old to start a new sport, so get out there and give one a try. Jojo Hines for Sun City Sports.
Well, that's our show for this week. Thank you for watching. Catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to click like and subscribe. To see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show Extra. And if you have questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. But make sure you check in with us next week for all the news that's in your neighborhood. For Sun City News, I'm Norma Taylor.